All right, welcome to it. So today we are going to move, get our bodies going again, and we're going to work on twisting. So you may not have twisted. My guess is you probably haven't twisted, even if you were practicing some sort of yoga or physical fitness for a very long time, probably throughout the majority of your pregnancy and onwards. So this should feel really good. It might also feel really weird, and it might not also feel that good. It kind of depends on what's going on with your body. So I want you to take everything at your own pace, slow down, keep the twists very shallow. There is no need to go for the deepest twist. There's never, ever a need to crank a twist. The more you breathe and think of space and length and just room and openness, the more the twist is going to happen naturally. So let's do that. Let's let gravity take over through the twists. We're not going to worry about twisting at all. All we're going to think about is getting longer and more spacious. So every inhale, you're going to try to increase the length of your spine, and every exhale, I just want you to think of your chest getting wider, and that'll lead us into the twisting places we need to be. We're going to start with a little bit of ab work, and let's just start on the floor because that feels great. So lay yourself down, nice and gently, side all the way down to your back, and just settle with your feet on the floor. Knees will touch, feet walk wide. Fall in bridge shape. Arms can go on your belly or they can fall by your side. Palms flip up. Take a moment, rock your chin side to side. Just feel what's going on. I can already feel a huge stretch across my chest. Things are that tight today. Open and close your jaw. If you need to sway the knees a little bit, go ahead and do that. And then just settle yourself in. I'm going to plant my hands on my belly so I can really get in touch with the breath. Let everything go. And then go ahead and take a deep breath in. Feel your belly fill your hands or fill your ribs. Big sigh out. And belly falls. This time as you breathe in, feel your ribs press into the mat. Big breath in. And let that go. Relax your jaw. Melt your shoulders. Last round. Breath in. And breath out. Good. Gently, slowly tuck your knees into your chest. Soft sway side to side just to feel the pelvis on the floor. Feel that connection. Big stretch. Toes forward, fingers overhead. Puff your ribs up. Wiggle everything around. Good. And let that go. And then let's find a floating tabletop or kind of a dead bug pose. So the back of the pelvis is going to be on the ground. There's a soft curve in the low back. We want to keep that. Backs of the ribs are on the ground, so no arching in the spine. Head is heavy. Flex your feet nice and strong. You're just going to lift your arms up above your head. You're going to extend your left leg and extend your right arms. They're going to move away from each other. Extend doesn't mean the left leg has to be straight by any means. It can stay bent, and it certainly doesn't have to be low. Just right where you feel that abdomen engaged, but we're not going to go for the arch in the spine. Ribs are going to stay on the ground, and so is the pelvis. So extend, breathe in together. Now switch it out. Left arm, right leg. Extend, bring together, extend, bring together, extend. This should definitely feel like a challenge. Good. Extend and together. It might take a moment or two to get the coordination going. That's totally fine. And again, your extension might be very minimal and come back in, and very minimal and come back in, and that's perfectly fine. As long as you feel the abdominals engage like crazy, that's where you want to be. Good. Whew, I lost it. There it is. Think about length and compress. Lengthen and compress. Last 3. Last 2, 1 each side, good. Last 1 each side. Extend, together, extend, together, good. Hug it in. You started to feel those hip flexors grab. You are not alone. That's where I was too. Good. So just remember that. Try to take the pressure out of the hip flexors, put it all in the belly. Let's sync up the belly again. So belly into spine. You're going to send your legs towards the ceiling. How straight they are doesn't matter. They can be quite bent. That's fine. I just want a lot of energy through the feet. Good. Arms are going to extend overhead. Are they going to touch the ground? No, because that pops the ribs up. So press the ribs into the ground. Let the arms float, probably right around by your ears. You're going to send your left leg long. Breathe out. Pull the left leg in and the arms up. Inhale long. Exhale up. Very similar to what we just did. Kind of different shape. Inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And again, keep it moving. Find your own breath. Let it be really luxurious. So it can be as loud as you need it to be to help remind you. Remember, we don't want any arching happening in the back, so the arms are never down. The pelvis is on the ground. Keep everything locked in. Keep that low back happy. And again, your movements can be as small as you need, right? You can be taking tiny little walks. It doesn't matter. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Good. Tuck everything in. Rock it out. Nice big stretch. Toes forward, hands overhead. Good. Roll yourself over to the side. Whoop. And then all the way up to a seat. Meet me in all 4s. So go ahead and swing yourself around, whatever way feels comfy to you. Plant your hands, just a few cat-cow shapes. So inhale, eyes go high, belly drops, pull your wrist back. Exhale, chin to your chest. And remember, these can have lots of rocks and lots of movement in them. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Perfect. Come to all 4s. You're going to keep your toes down on the ground. Wrap your elbows forward. Activate your belly. Puff your heart. And just lift your knees up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lower your knees down. Good job. One more time. This time flip your toes down. Big breath in. Fill up. Big breath out. I want you to pull your belly up. Press your heart forward. Hover your knees. Keep breathing. Last 3. Breathe. 2. And 1, downward facing dog. Hips come high. Good. Walk it out if you need. This is the first down dog. Any movement is always, always, always welcome here. All right, here we go. Press into your hands. Right leg is going to fly up into the sky, 3-legged dog. The temptation here is to lift the right hip. I want you to settle it down. So again, the leg doesn't have to be high. I don't care about that. I want you to squeeze your hips and lift your right heel. Breathe in. Exhale, knee comes forward. Shift the weight into your hands. Step down onto that right foot. Wiggle it around so it's right next to your right hand. Settle your left knee on the ground. Good. Lift your heart up. Lift your arms up. And there we are, half crescent. Settle your pelvis, right? We love to arch in here. Sit into the back and let the belly go. I want you to point the pelvis down and drag your hip bones up. Good. Big breath in. Big breath out. It's up to you. Left toes down or up, whatever feels more stable. Breath in. Left hand stays, right hand right to your thigh. I want you to lift up and melt over. The right hip wants to come up. You want to pull it down as you stretch the left side of your body. Good. Inhale back up to your crescent. Exhale, right arm is going to drop, left arm too, and you're going to twist open. So this is our first twist. Is it a big one? No. Does it feel kind of sticky? Absolutely, and that's fine. If you need more movement in the shoulder, just keep moving that right arm around. I like to give it a couple spirals to open. Settle that right hip again and step, step, step into your right foot. Now we've got more space. Pull your belly in to lift up and breathe out. Good. Hands come up to heart center. I want you to hinge forward. So step onto your right foot, hinge into it, left elbow to your right knee. Now we're really twisting. Good. So that right foot needs a lot of weight. Drop, 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 drop weight into it. Good. Radiate your heart. Good. Breathe in and breathe out. Step into your right foot. Tricky, slow unravel, lift your arms up, and then exhale, hands down to the ground, half splits. Relax your left toes, wiggle your right leg forward. So you're not hinging back in space, you're actually moving the right leg forward. And then take a moment, drop your head, wiggle around. If you have yoga blocks, you're welcome to use them now, go for it. And then settle into that half split. We're looking for hips to be right in line with that left knee. The right hip wants to sink forward, so I want you to work on pulling it back in space. And then flex your right foot, but your right knee can be as bent as you need. Inhale, just lift your heart. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Hinge forward, step back into a low lunge, lift the left leg up, right back into a high plank. Exhale to a downward facing dog.
Good. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Again, keep the hips square. Knee comes towards your face. Body shifts into your hands, and then you step down. That might take some work. Nice strong low lunge, and then melt your right knee to the ground. Inhale, lift your arms up. Good, you're kind of in a low crescent lunge shape. Pull your belly in. Settle your hip, breathe in and out. Good, inhale, right arm is gonna stay, left arm to your thigh. Lift up to go over your pelvis. You're not shifting, right? You're lifting to stretch over. Settle that left hip down, breathe in and out. Gaze goes wherever feels good to you, up, down, or forward. Last one, breath in, breath out. Good, inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, open twist, left arm drops, right arm drops, and then stops halfway, and we're twisting. Again, it feels sticky to me, so I'm gonna roll that left arm around a couple times, really step, step, step into your left foot, and then twist, twist, twist. So think about getting taller, taller, taller. Good, hands come to heart center. You're gonna step onto your left foot, hinge forward, pull your belly up, right elbow outside of the left knee. Now we're twisting. So here we tend to get really saggy and hunched. I want you to pull left hip back hard forward and make the sides of your body as long as you can. You can gaze over your left shoulder, you can gaze at your hands or down at your left foot, whatever feels good to you. Breathe, keep that belly engaged. That's gonna help your stability. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Wobbly on this side. Press down, slow unravel, lift all the way up. There we go. Exhale, half splits, hands down. Lengthen your left leg so you're hinging into your half splits. Give yourself a second, wiggle, shake, do what you need, find the alignment. Perfect, breathe out, pull your left hip back, flex your left foot, soft left knee if you need. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Shift forward into your low lunge. Hands down. Activate the right leg. Step back, high plank. Exhale, downward facing. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Here we go. We're going to put it all together. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, big step, shift through. Boom. You can always grab your leg and move it up. Left knee down. Inhale, crescent moon shape up. Exhale, open twist. Just take up space. Good. Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, shift and twist. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. We're going to stay this time. Left arm is going to melt behind your back. So it points your left shoulder down. I want you to roll it open. So keep reaching, reaching, reaching. Left arm extend. If that feels like too much or made you super wobbly, hands back to heart center. Good. Breathe. If you're feeling really fancy, I want you to push into your left foot and extend your left leg. Pull your right hip back just for 3. Just for 2. 1. Left knee melts down if it lifted. Arms go right back up into space. Breathe in. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, shift forward, low lunge. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Here we go. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step through. Big shift, big step. Arms are there if you need. Right knee down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, heart. Exhale, hinge. Big twist. Good. Now here you get to see it backwards. If you want it, left arm behind the back. It snakes around down towards the hip. Right arm goes long. Breathe in. Breathe out. Activate the right leg if you want it. Push down and back. Lift for 3. For 2. And 1. Right knee down. Inhale. Ooh, this side is wobbly for me. Good. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, heart high. Exhale, step on it. Low lunge. Come back, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's do a full standing version. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step through. Walk the left foot in just a bit. Bend the knee. Inhale, full crescent. So I want you to push to lift up. Exhale, open twist.
Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, hinge forward. Connect. Left elbow outside of the right knee and pull the right hip back in space. Left arm drops, right arm wraps if you want it. If not, just stay and breathe. Just for 3. Just for 2. 1. For this one, I want you right away to come down to a low lunge. Step your left foot in, pyramid pose. Body weight drops down. Inhale, just lift the heart slightly. Doesn't have to go all the way up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift slightly. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the right knee. Slide back, low lunge. Plant the hands, high plank. Exhale, downward facing. Here we go. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step, shift, find your placement. Squeeze everything in to lift up. Exhale, open twist to the left. Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, hinge. Find the shape first. Right elbow, left knee. Wrap it and lengthen it if you want it. Breathe in. Open the chest. Breathe out. Hands come down. Walk the right foot in. Pyramid pose. Just melt. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Good. Great time to put blocks under your hands. Inhale, half lift. Left knee can always be bent. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Good. This time melt all the way back. Low lunge. Plant your hands. Step back. High plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. You get 3 breaths here. Breathe in. Let it go and breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Soften your knees down to the ground. Good. Take a seat back on your heels. And then we're going to stand up on our knees. Knees are going to come hip width distance. It's a 2-fist distance. So all the way up on your knees, 2-fist distance. If you want, you can put a block right in between your thighs for stability. Hands come to the low back, not the glutes, not to the soft part of the back where we're going to push, more like the back of the pelvis kind of work. So right in between the two. I want you to lift everything up, right? So you're active, drawing the hip bones forward and up. I want you to wrap your shoulders down your back, squeeze your elbows in, and just take your gaze up. So this is camel. How far back you go doesn't matter. How far up you go. Drag the shoulders down. Good. Keep breathing. Last round. Good. Pull your belly in. Lift yourself all the way up. Draw your knees to touch and take a gentle seat down on your heels. Hands just rest on your thighs. Close your eyes. Roll your shoulders out of the way. Big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good. When we open our heart and we twist, a lot can come up in the body and the mind. Blink your eyes open. Right hand on the ground or towards the ground. We'll get there eventually. Left arm lifts up. I want you to lift up and stretch over. So see, eventually that right arm's going to touch the ground. We're not sinking. We're lifting, opening up the heart. Good. Inhale back up. Let's switch it out. Left arm towards the ground. Lift up and melt over. You'll catch the ground as you go. Belly comes up. Good. Inhale back up. This time hands are going to reach behind you. They're going to catch the floor. So walk back just slightly. Hinge back so you can touch the ground. Thumbs are pointed towards the body. Fingers away. I want you to roll your shoulders down your back and puff your heart up. So it's not about the spine. It's about lifting your heart up. Keep the belly active and engaged. Good. One more breath in. Breath out. Good. Drop the weight through the butt bones, round the chest forward, and gently walk yourself up. Hands back to your heart center. Good. Breathe in. And breathe out. Perfect. Lay yourself down on your knees. If it doesn't feel good to have the knees touching, you can go to a standard child's pose. If it feels nice for the compression, go for it. You're just going to cross one palm on top of the other and rest your forehead down. Melt your shoulders. Just breathe here. Let the spine melt and neutralize. Curling up like this always feels so safe to me.
Enjoy that sensation that's washing over you. All of the major organs protected. Very familiar pose, fetal position. And if you want to stay here for a few extra breaths, by all means, please do. If you're ready to move on, just roll yourself back up to a seat. Hands swoop up to heart center. Find a soft focus or just close your eyes. Big breath in. Big breath out. Sit up even taller. Breath in. Exhale, chin to your chest. Take a moment. Thank yourself for the work. Thank yourself for the effort and the time you just gave to yourself to take care of yourself. Good job. As always, awesome work. You did it. You put the effort in, and that's all that matters. As you can see, twisting not only involves flexibility and mobility, but it involves stability, which I had on one side but not the other, and that's totally normal. So the core has to be super active and strong in order to make that space to twist. Keep working at it. We will always keep practicing, and I will see you soon. Bye.